We got Kallitren versus Endza. Or Endza, my bad. We haven't really seen any ninjas like do the whole stealth cheat. Well, you figure they at least try, right? I mean, if I was playing ninja, I'd be trying to do the stealth cheese at least once as like a knowledge check to see if what happens. Because I don't know, no one's really going in the stealth like immediately. Looks like this is Awakening versus Suck. I think. I don't see a lot of swords coming out of Endza, so I think he's Succession. Tries to block jump him, does not linger the block jump. Dash around. Oh, gets caught behind a forward guard there. Will get re-CC'd. Will it kill? No, he fucking egos it. He egoed it. Didn't get punished for it. Does not choose to E-buff to heal, though. Instead, tries to heal up on his own. Maybe he's trying to save the E-buff for when the circle closes, which is usually a pretty good choice. That's what I did in my matches in the wizard bracket. I tried to save my E-buff for when the circle closed because I knew I'd be trading more. They're both awakened. Okay, thanks. Thank you for correcting me. Ooh, they both did like the same skill at the same time. They were trying to get that skill. Okay, what's that skill, guys? What's the skill where they do the stance and then they dash forward and it floats? I need to know because that skill is one of Ninja's main catches, and I know it because every time I fight them, it's really annoying and I have to be careful of it. But I don't know what it is. I just say that skill with the float. What is that skill called? What's up, Tony? Hey, man. How you doing? Because it always goes behind forward guards, too. It's a really good catch. I know that. Using some Shadow Step. Just diving around. They're really playing... No one's E-buffed yet, either. Okay, they're down to 50. We should see an E-buff. Okay, we do have an E-buff from Zaharin, which is Kallitren, I think. Yeah, and he lost, though. He got caught. He did what I said he should do. He held E-buff till the last second, but didn't get anything out of it. Unfortunate. Let's watch the other side's POV this time. Alright, this is what I'm used to seeing from a ninja. They can't fucking sit still. The other one's just patiently waiting. That skill. What's that skill, guys? That dash. That's a float that he just did. What is that one called? Teach me! Ooh, he tried to bait him in for the grab. Did not work. Tried to block jump with his other grab, didn't land it. He now has no grabs. Kallitren could be a little more aggressive now. He doesn't have diaphragm as much, but he's still playing very safe. Not really, like, going in for much. I have to know things to teach you. Well, I hope there's other ninja players watching the ninja tournament ender. You know? Ooh, no catch on the stiff. I don't know if he didn't expect it to happen. Whiffs the grab again. Kallitren's just not even going for the grabs anymore. I don't know if he doesn't trust himself. Maybe he wants to rely on skills more. He really isn't throwing them at all. I feel like Kallitren's... Oh, I thought he got a catch there. He did not. Misses a grab. Both missed a grab. Kallitren's being a lot more passive this time. He's trying to slow the pacing down. Maybe he's trying to stop the momentum from Endza. Cool him off a bit. Endza whiffs another grab. We got about 13 seconds. I think Kallitren's just gonna try to E-buff win again. So we'll probably see an E-buff in about 5 seconds here. Endza, I don't think has popped E-buff at all during this match. I don't know, maybe he forgets about it in the heat of the moment and the nerves. Ooh, they're both fighting outside the area. He gets caught. He's still gonna have a decent amount of health left, and he does have that E-buff for the chunk heal, which he might try to go for. Does want a little bit of a trade there off of the grab attempt from Endza, but not gonna be enough. Kallitren lands the grab, forces the V. He should definitely E-buff now. Endza is E-buffed right now in V, so he comes out, he's gonna have crazy damage. He's not E-buffing. Did he E-buff earlier in the round and I just didn't see it? Whiffs the grab. There's the grab on the grab. They both have one grab left. Ooh, Endza gets outside and takes a little bit of damage for that ring. Oh, Kallitren will get caught. That's going to end the match. Unfortunate, but that was a really good round. Everyone has gotten their first match out of the way. This is the first match of the second round of the bracket. We have Endza versus Arudite. Heny is top seed in the bottom bracket. Did they actually seed that? I thought they just randomized the seeds. I thought they didn't seed it based on anything.
All right, the round's starting up. Oh my God! I just literally tune in and Endza already got Arudite on the floor. Illusion is gonna get the reslow. It's gonna be Awakening versus Awakening again. Once again, if you guys are not familiar with the Ninja matchup, Awakening Ninja is extremely favored. It's like 80-20 in my opinion. As the zone gets smaller, Succession Ninja does do better, but it requires a lot more intense gameplay compared to Awakening. Oh, gets a Q slash. Good punish over on Arudite during the grab instance. Forces the V. Endza showing why he has the Gosu title, the previous winner. Oh, and the Malice, the Q slash hits through the wall. That's actually crazy it hit. And he gets the kill. I don't know what he Malice on the wake up, but gets it. And that's going to be the first round. One of the cooler mirror matches, I'll admit it. It's a fun one, bro. It's very, very skill based for Awakening versus Awakening IMO. Very skill based. There's a lot of different ways to catch your opponent. It's not like just a grab matchup like lawn and all this stuff. It's actually really, really good. Well, round 2 starting up. Ends up pressuring forward. Oh, no! Made of the nerves. He tried to go for a murderous and then miss input? I don't know. I think he didn't realize he started with it. He's going to drop with the SC at the end of the combo. I think even Arudite was not expecting that catch. Goes for the beheading ZC. Oh my God, that is ambitious. Needs to be careful going for those. Backs up with a silent charge. A little ace swap. Pops a brace for a little bit of a heal. Backs up. Q slash. Lingers. Goes for the murderous right there. Backs up against silent charge out of the block. Drops some Malice to try and get a little bit of a chip or a poke. Blaze spin. Malice. Backs up again with a silent charge. A little R swap. He's playing it slow. Endza's playstyle is definitely to kind of let his opponent play in and look for a punish. You can already tell. Gets his attack speed buff. Drops a drastic. Smoke screen. Uses that for the concealment iframe to dodge the grab and then came in with a stomp punish. Did not manage to connect. Ghost Slash challenges it. C-swap. I definitely think it might be the nerves. Maybe he's just a little rusty, but he's making a couple of mistakes here for his neutral game. Grab comes in from Arudite. Grabs the grab. He wasn't going into blade spin right there, Arudite, instead of iframing out, and the grab will connect as a result. He could have maybe even got a punish onto Endza. Endza, good combo. Pops the corrupt sword to Endza and backs up with the RMB straight into the Q slash. Almost got the kill. The Q slash did connect. Unfortunately, V is going to come out in time for Arudite. Well, I guess fortunately for him. Block jump this time from Arudite. Arudite needs to try and step it up right here. Ugh. Sorry, I'm not in the match. Ghost screen. Was that a ghost screening catch? I think it was. Endza gets the connection. Siphon off the ghost grading. Secondary CC wasn't even needed. He just killed him standing. That's going to be enough. Good fight, says Endza. And he will be moving on. We're going to get Endza versus Heny, brother. On Vrizo, who would you like to time out, bro? I hope Endza and Area makes it so we can see a muted versus muted final. That'd be dubs. I think it's Arian versus Heny. I think the favorites are definitely Arian versus Heny. Mazap's ping is really high, and it's kind of hard to deal with Suck Ninja on that ping. But remember, Succession Ninja loses to Awakening Ninja by a very large margin. A very large margin. I need to get some more Greek yogurt, but I can't do it right now. I have ads I have to run after this match. We're not going to run it during this match. Cope and Karumi, I'm going to time you out for 10 minutes because that is not Cope. You're just brain dead. I'm not getting rage baited. Smile. All right, Heny. Let's get it going. The previous winner versus this tournament's favorite comes out. Stomp. Bladespin already going fast. Q-Slash goes in, pushes forward with the Murderous right there. Drops the Drastic over on the opposite side. Is still running that Murderous core. Enza's going to be lingering the Q-Slash. Heny tries to challenge the Q-Slash. Maybe wondering if Enza's going to go for a grab right there. Pushes forward. Murderous intent. Chases with the Drastic. Needs to be careful. Flashing light backs up right there. Corrupt Sword ends. Lingers as lingers a full animation. A little bit of an aura check. That's not protected, by the way. But a little bit of an aura check with FG. Backs up. Goes for the Ghost Slash re-CC. Drops some else as well. Uses the Bladespin to cover up the gap. Waiting. Enza pushes forward with the Murderous severing. And it's just going to be SA. Heny just go for the grab on the Q-Slash, wondering if Enza's going to land up close to him. Pushes forward, Murderous intent, tries to go for the connection off the Stiffen core, comes out of block jump, C-Swap, had a punish potential right there, gets out up. Oh, Malice re-CC, Boss Hunter, that's a combo you want to look for. Q-Slash, Serpents, Crop Sword Dance, and is going to force the V. Enza's going to be the first one to get the connection. Enza says, hey, bro. I might have been a little bit nervous in the last one. Malice comes out. Heny almost getting punished out of the V right there. Needs to be careful. Enza's taking over this match. Down to 30%. But remember, this is Heny. You cannot count him down and out. Enza's looking clean, though. He's been in these scenarios. And Heny, it is his first time. Tournament nerves are a big deal. Comes in, drops the Drastic. And damage trading is going to be pretty important here. But it's very hard to GA damage efficiently on another Awakening Ninja Q-Slash. Heny's been trying to get the grip on the end of those. But it is very hard. And especially on the timing. If you're a bit too early, you get KD'd. And if you're a bit too late, you can definitely get punished. Waiting out, Murderous severing for the SA, drops a Bladespin, and this is just playing it really, really safe. Stock, standard, Awakening Ninja, and Heny needs to go for these frontal guard punishes. Enza using a lot of the C-Swap, backs up with the Silence Charge, pushes forward with the Murderous severing, comes out from Heny, pushing forward, Mach Explosion. Waits it out. There's a Q-Slash. Heny lingering on the opposite end. And this is going to take his time. Gets his pre-buffs out. Drops a Drastic. Mach Explosion right there. Q-Slash comes out from Heny. Pops the block jump. Flashes light. Two the guys not get caught. Stiffen. Kick it at KD. And this is going to take the first round. Corpse Sword. The damage is enough. Heny, the tournament favorite, down 0-1 for his first match. Oh my God. Oh my God. Heny, is this how you go out? No way. Everyone was predicting Heny to win, bro. And although the predictions are saying, Enza, so maybe the crowd favorite, actually. Arian is Enza. Did I type Arian versus Enza? For the predictions? Enza for the predictions? No. Okay, we're good. It is Enza. Moondive, he full casted it. Heny getting nervous, and you can see it. The nerves are not mattering. Never mind. Gets the grab right there. Really good grab connection onto the Drastic, and the combo was super efficient. Enza almost died. Really hard. Greed comes out of this wake up. Immediately pops his E-buff to heal. Did not want to die to the standing chip. Heny wants to play a lot more aggressive now. Understands he's downloaded Enza maybe a little bit. Block jump coming out. Pops a flashing light to stay protected. And the last time it didn't work, but this time it does. The stomp connection. Forces the V. Enza immediately gets out. Knows that Heny is going to be fast enough to get those. Goes for the grab out of the wake up. Does not manage to get caught right there. Remember, there is a gap on the end of Ninja Grab. If Heny pops those, he can technically get punished on the ending. Enza doesn't want to risk it, though. Goes for the grab on the Q-Slash. Was pretty close. Pops a block jump to stay protected. Vacuum Slash Raw. Okay, a little bit of a misinput. The nerves are kicking in. Cutthroat. Pops a slow stomp. Needs to be careful. Murderous. Push forward with the Ghost Slash. There's a Bladespin. Murderous severing on the other side. Q-Slash went for a fast grab. Enza's not going to get caught off guard. Block jump. Goes for the grip one more time. Enza's spacing really well right here. No V available. Went for the grab. Enza's there. And unfortunately, he's on the ground. Heny with a really great Q-Slash. He saw the grab timing. Enza was looking for it too hard. Maybe a bit too greedy. And after losing that first round, Heny, we've seen this for a lot of the tournament favorites. They'll come in. They'll get hard hit on the first round, maybe even go down a round, but they make sure to turn it around. The nerves get knocked out. The second you lose that first round, you're like, well, I'm already about to lose anyway, so I might as well focus. And Heny is looking focused. Enza needs to lock in a little bit right here. This is a close match, bro. The previous tournament winner versus the new favorite. Q/sound charge to challenge it. Uses the iframe on it. That is really risky. Blazeman goes for the cutthroat into the stomp off of the ghost creating. It was a little bit of a gap right there, but Heny's not going to be pressuring enough. Murderous goes straight for the drastic. Heny grabbed that last time, but Heny's going to be spaced away this time. Cutthroat just burning a lot of movement. Needs to take his time just a bit. Q/Heny's not going to get caught. Murderous severing goes for the grip one more time. Endza C-swap was out right there. No flash block jump coming out from Heny. Katana shower. No grab attempt. Q/ challenges it with a flashing light. Waiting. Block jump goes forward for the stomp. Out of the cutthroat. Smoke screen. Challenging it. Murderous severing. Goes / gets punished. That's one of the few gaps you actually can catch. Server for the re-CC. He's not going to have the damage. Endza knows it. He will stand up. If he manages to get his health back, he will not be forced to V even on the next CC. Although 80% HP timers are about to kick in. So he might still have to no matter what. Waiting. Sound charge. Lingers SA. Gets CC'd. Heny's not. Heny wants it, bro. Heny wants to take it. Down to 30%. It's Endza's last chance on the tournament life. The Q/ hits! Needs a re-CC. Oh, but the damage might not be here. Uses a seamless for the rebuff from the Corpse Sword. It's an illusion. It's not going to be enough. He doesn't have to be. He was too late on the re-CC opportunity, and he didn't get enough filler in. And as a result, Heny's going to stand up. Waiting. Q/ lingers it. Goes to the mouse. The boss slaughter. Oh my god, that's so aggressive. Flashing light. Gets the damage. Heny V'd. Barely. He almost died standing without V'ing. Endza's just going crazy aggressive. Says you can't challenge me. Q/ out of the V. Heny's not going to get caught. The mock explosion might be enough. Oh, but he pops the E-buff. That's the heal coming out. No E-buff available on either side, but Heny has his buff taken. The block jump on the grab. And he's out. The stiffen punish was enough. And Endza is going to win it out to move on. What a connection. Heny too aggressive. No way. Endza again. Everyone said he was washed. Everyone said, who is this man? He doesn't do large scale. He's a BA rat. Heny's there for every PvP content, big in the community. And Endza said, no, I still am that ninja dog. Good shit to Endza, bro. That was clean. And everyone that believed in Endza, congratulations on the predictions. Good shit to Endza, bro. He's still got the katanas. He's running those Arshan katanas, bro. He is the real one. Oh my god. Never doubted that man. Not for a second, bro. Crazy stuff. Crazy, crazy stuff. Whoo. Wow. Oh my god. I had to put a lot of energy into that. That was sick. Oh my god. Chisian glazing, he says, I started on your ninja guides. Wait, hold up. It's the sensei versus the student, bro. It's the sensei versus the student. I always link your guys to my buddies. Want to learn ninja? It's an honor to fight you here, man. Okay, wait, never mind. He said, but he does look up to him. That's sick. Okay. If you guys don't know, Endza a really long time ninja player. Awake ninja quitter, and he pinned it. All right, Blur. Are we serious right now? Are we serious right now? God fucking damn it, Blur. Okay. Let's keep it going. Bottom side bracket finals. Whoever wins this will go on to fight Mazap in the grand finals. Mazap in a ninja grand finals. I'm so happy to see the day, bro. My man will finally maybe be able to get his Arsha weapons. It depends on if Endza or Chisian comes to challenge. And if they will hold the throne. Q/ neutral. There's a malice. Sorry, one sec. Ugh! Okay, sorry. I had to clear the throat for a second. Okay, round starting up. 2 minutes 30 down. Oh, Q/. Out of the flashing light. The combo's not very optimal here. Chisian will stand up. There wasn't a DP down on optimal timing, so Chisian's a lot tinker than he needs to. You need to get very optimal filler very quickly to force the V early. Ebra from Chiz. Endza has a playstyle where he really likes to back up, play passive, check bounces in your face, and kind of force you to challenge him. It is a very 1v1 style. As the zone gets smaller, this style will get worse. This playstyle. Which is actually what I think Heny should have played for. I think Heny played maybe a little bit too aggressive. And should have played for the last 1 minute, where I do think he would have won. But ends up proving that the experience in this matchup and this playstyle is it's so good. And the grabs at the same time. Endza trying to go for a grip. Chisian gets the counter grab. Very optimal combo. Seamless into the Serpent Vacuum. Had the damage with the CST at the very end. Is Mazap streaming? Can Link please? Is he streaming? No, I don't think he is right now. He has a stream though. Comes out. Murderous. Q/. No connection out of the V. Endza now no V. Chisian taking the lead. CC on the ground. Forces the V. Even scenario. He knew Endza was E-buff right there, so the damage would have been enough to force the V regardless. Did not want to lose the HP before the final circle. Holding. Murderous severing. We're in an even match. Next CC will be win. Mach explosion. Backs up. Jurassic. Mach. Chisian. Pressures forward with the Murderous. Let's swap over to his POV. He's playing good so far. The young buck up against the veteran. C-swaps. Both players just playing it slow. They don't want to play too aggressive. A lot of ninjas are going to be playing aggressive in these scenarios, and both players, I do think, have the experience to play like that, but are just playing it slow. They do not want to take risks. Block jump comes out. Chasing goes for the Q side, try to get the punish. Did not manage to. Ends up managed to pop the iframe on the ending tick right there. Goes forward with the Murder severing. C-swap. Drops some malice. Could have gone punished. No punish comes out from Endza, just a little bit late. A-swap. Pushing forward. Smoke screen. Eats some damage off the Jurassic off of it, but not going to get any kind of CC right there. 40 seconds. Q-slash comes forward. Chisian doesn't get caught. He's just in the iframe. Went for the grab. Illusion's going to manage to connect over on Endza's grab. She's going to get slowed off there. The slow will help him. The Q-slash connect. Endza maybe got a hit explode. I don't know what. C-swapped in the neutral, but Chisian gets the first CC, and Chisian's going to take the first round. Chisian. Wow. He's stepping up, bro. If you guys don't know, Chisian, I only met him about, I want to say about a year ago. And still very new to Awakening Ninja, and he's come a long way. A lot of practice. He's been performing really, really well, putting in a lot of hours. And I know for this tournament alone, he's been practicing a lot. I'm not a new to Awakening Ninja. I've been playing since 2017. Yeah, but I only saw you a year ago. My bad. Okay, maybe he's been playing for a while. Okay, maybe a little bit BM. Listen, I just didn't know. That was just my prediction. Second round straight up. Bro, close the stream. He's in the middle of the stream. And in the middle of the stream, while playing his match, he's clapping up Endza right now. Endza forced to V. Chisian's in a prime position. Next CC will win him the round. He's chatting mid-match in my chat, bro. What am I watching? Blazespin comes out, goes to the block jump, Q/slash away. Chisian lingers, goes for the block jump. He's fast engaging, bro. Chisian's feeling it. This guy has no nerves. Maybe he is the veteran here. Murderous severing, backs up with the Ghost Slash. Stomp. Q/slash. Chiz. Making a name for himself. The Murderous catch. The optimal combo. The Q/slash. The Serpents. And it's enough. Chisian beats Endza, who beat Heny. And we're going on to the grand finals. It's going to be Chisian versus Mazap next week. A finals that I literally never would have guessed. I never would have guessed. Chisian coming out, making a name for himself, bro. No way, bro. That's crazy. That is crazy. The amount of upsets I've seen in the past week, bro, from last week to this week, people that I did not think would losing out. It's insane. Chiz. Crazy performance, bro. No fucking way.